Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Bachelor in Paradise, are Kat and Dale still together? Bachelor in Paradise's Kat Izzo and Dale Moss left as a couple, not engaged, navigating trust bumps and post-show speculation. While Kat Izzo and Dale Moss didn't waste time heating up in Bachelor in Paradise Season 10, they left Paradise as a couple, but not with a ring, as per Reality Steve. Well, as of July 2025, multiple outlets say they're dating post-filming, choosing slow and steady over spectacle and headlines. Their journey on the reality show began after Dale's arrival, which flipped the script, leading to the first date, a breezy catamaran sail, easy conversation, and a chemistry-sealing kiss. From there, the pair locked in, swapping roses at every ceremony and dodging detours, even as the beach swirled with new arrivals and temptations. Fans clocked the body language, the grins, the quiet talks away from the cameras, and started asking the obvious, did they get engaged? Let's find out. Kat Izzo and Dale Moss are not engaged after Bachelor in Paradise Season 10, and honestly, their storyline never really screamed engagement energy. While the beach was buzzing with hookups and love triangles, their connection seemed to shift from promising to precarious within a few episodes. The trust cracks that formed mid-season never fully sealed, and by the finale, the vibe was more testing the waters than planning the wedding. Sources like Screen Rant have reported that the two still leave Paradise as a couple, but without a proposal. In Bachelor Nation terms, that's not uncommon. Several successful pairs have opted to date in the real world before taking the engagement leap. But given Kat and Dale's tension over honesty and communication, it feels like they made the cautious choice. Outside the show, fans have been speculating about whether the two have what it takes to last. Also, social media sleuths have noticed both liking and commenting on each other's posts, but there's been no grand romantic reveal. The lack of a post-filming engagement announcement, something many Paradise couples are quick to share, only fuels the theory that they're keeping things low pressure. Kat Izzo and Dale Moss started Bachelor in Paradise Season 10 as one of the most promising pairs on the beach. They skipped the usual chaos and love triangles, opting instead for small, intentional moments, like Dale admitting that during an early cocktail party, he caught himself kind of being lost for a minute, just watching Kat from afar. I was like, damn, I haven't felt that in a long time with someone, and that moment told me that yeah, it's Kat. Kat, in turn, stayed calm and confident, even when Dale was seen chatting or spending time with other women, trusting that if it was meant to work, it would. But things took a sharp turn in episode 4. Kat learned that Dale had kissed Ollie Joe Hanks outside of the kissing booth challenge and hadn't told her. Dale admitted it when confronted, saying he didn't bring it up because he deaded it and didn't feel the connection with Ollie Joe. Kat, however, was upset, pointing out she'd eventually see it when the show aired. The disagreement escalated, especially since it unfolded right before a rose ceremony. Still, Kat gave Dale her rose, hinting at a willingness to work through the bump. Not everyone thought they should. Hannah Brown, the show's head of Paradise Relations, told eDivvy that after initially trying to see Dale's side, she quickly changed her mind. She said, I think it might be time for both of them to start looking at other connections, 'cause as a viewer it just doesn't feel right anymore. For now, Kat and Dale remain together, but episode 4 made it clear that even the strongest-looking Paradise couples can hit turbulence fast. Looks like Kat and Dale's love story is still afloat, but without the shiny rock. Will they sink or swim after Paradise? Bachelor Nation, place your bets. Bachelor in Paradise Season 10 is a world where love meets chaos, where romance sparks under the tropical sun, and where hearts are tested as much as they are tempted. Set on a sun-kissed beach, the show brings together past contestants from The Bachelor and The Bachelorette, each carrying their stories, heartbreaks, and hope for a second chance at love. It is a delicate dance of attraction, strategy, and emotional vulnerability, sometimes a paradise, sometimes a storm. The moment the contestants arrive, the energy is palpable. The ocean waves crash rhythmically against the shore, a soothing soundtrack to the turbulent emotions that are about to unfold. Each participant steps out perfectly styled, confident yet secretly anxious, carrying not only their luggage, but also their past romantic baggage. They know that paradise is not merely about the beauty of the location, but the intensity of the connections that will form and break under the unforgiving tropical sun. What makes Bachelor in Paradise so uniquely compelling is its blend of reality and raw human emotion. It is not just a game of dates and rose ceremonies. It is a stage for self-discovery. Contestants are pushed to confront their insecurities, reflect on past relationships, and challenge themselves to be vulnerable in front of cameras. Cameras that capture every stolen glance, every whispered confession, and every dramatic confrontation. From the very first cocktail party, alliances and sparks begin to form. Some connections are immediate. A glance across the bar, a shared laugh, a compliment that lingers. Others are tentative, awkward, and fraught with uncertainty. And then there are the contestants who arrive later in the season, newcomers who stir the pot, forcing existing couples to reevaluate their commitments and reigniting dormant tensions. These latecomers are often the catalysts for drama, love triangles, and the quintessential bachelor heartbreak. Each day in paradise is structured yet unpredictable. Mornings begin with sun-drenched breakfasts on the beach, where conversations flow as freely as the tropical juices. Contestants discuss their motivations, their fears, and their growing attractions. By afternoon, one-on-one dates are announced, often through dramatic, poetic gestures that make the connection feel cinematic. Whether it is a private dinner under lantern-lit palm trees or a surprise adventure deep in the lush tropical forests, these dates are designed to reveal the essence of compatibility. Love is tested not just through words but shared experiences, moments that can either solidify a bond or expose fundamental differences. Evenings bring the legendary rose ceremonies. These are the emotional crescendos of each episode, where the fate of relationships hangs in the balance. Contestants who receive a rose breathe a sigh of relief, while those who do not face heartbreak under the spotlight of the cameras. The ceremonies are heightened by the uncertainty of who will arrive, who will leave, and who might steal a heart in the final hours. The suspense is real, palpable, and almost unbearable to watch, as viewers become emotionally invested in each connection, each betrayal, each declaration of love. Drama is as intrinsic to paradise as the sand and surf. Misunderstandings spark fights, jealousy erupts when someone is seen whispering to another, and old flames can reignite with the arrival of a familiar face. While love is the central pursuit, strategy is never far behind. Contestants often weigh their heart against the tactical need to secure a rose, forming temporary alliances, making bold declarations, and sometimes manipulating emotions to survive another week. The tension between authenticity and gameplay is what makes Bachelor in Paradise both riveting and controversial. Yet, amid the chaos, moments of genuine tenderness shine. Quiet walks on the beach, whispered confessions under the stars, and shared laughter over inside jokes remind everyone why they came, to find someone who sees them, truly, beyond the cameras and the drama. These moments feel almost sacred, as if the world has shrunk to just two people in a vast tropical paradise. It is in these pockets of intimacy that true connections emerge, unfiltered by strategy or spectacle. The show also reflects modern love in fascinating ways. Contestants are diverse in background, personality, and life experience. Some are romantics, believing wholeheartedly in soulmates. Others are cautious, protective of their hearts after previous disappointments. Yet all share the same goal, to find someone worth taking a leap of faith for. This diversity ensures that no two stories are alike, And it keeps the audience guessing who will stay, who will leave, who will walk away broken, and who will walk into a future filled with promise.